Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are from 2E
And this is our assignment economy.
So let's go!
Hello, my name is Aliza binti Zamri and now I will show you how to do the question 1. Okay, so for the question 1, Emma's initial price was RM50, then it increased to RM60, then decreased to RM40, while the quantity demanded went from 150 units, decreased to 100 units, then increased to 180 units. So from this statement, we could find the elasticity by using the formula Q1 minus Q0 divided by Q0 multiplied by P0 divided by P1 minus P0. Okay, so from this formula, we find that when the price is 60 ringgit, the elasticity would become 1.67, while when the price is 40 ringgit, the elasticity would become 2.40. So this is our calculation. So from our calculation, we already conclude that the demand for Emma Boutique is price elastic because both elasticity is more than 0. That's why it's price elastic. And as we can see from the graph demand for Emma's Boutique, the graph is flatter slope of demand curve. Also, the percentage changes in price is smaller than percentage changes in quantity units. Okay, so now how about the pricing strategies? Okay, when the price increase from RM50 to RM60, the total revenue gain will become smaller than total revenue loss. Meanwhile, when the price decrease from RM60 to RM40, the total revenue gain will become bigger than the total revenue loss. Now, how about the revenue generation? When the price rise, which is from RM50 to RM60, the total revenue will become fall, which is from RM7,500 ringgit to RM6,000. Meanwhile, when the total revenue fall, which is from RM60 to RM40, the total revenue will become rise, which is from RM6,000 to RM7,200 ringgit Malaysia. So, as for the conclusion, Emma's Boutique need to decrease the price to increase the quantity demanded. Therefore, Emma need to consider the price cutting strategies to increase the extra revenue. That's all from me. Thank you.
I present to you guys question number 2, which is for assignment economy. So before we proceed, I'm going to explain and read the question first. So don't waste our time. Let's go. Question number 2, income elasticity analysis for Emma Boutique. So they are given two products, which is product A and product B. So product A is a negative 0.9. For product B is 1.85. So I'm going to illustrate income elasticity for demand for product A and product B. Next slide is I'm going to explain for product A. So this is a slide for product A, but I'm going to close out later, okay? So I'm going to explain first. So for product A, as you guys can know, product A is negative 0.9, right? So product A we can determine as a negative income elasticity. Why negative income elasticity? Because product A is less than 0 and we can consider product A as inferior goods. So next I'm going to explain in the graph what happened in the graph and relate in our questions. So let's go. So hello guys, so now I'm going to explain for product A. As I told before, product A is negative income elasticity, right? So I'm going to explain in the graph what happened for product A. So this is a graph for product A. So as a question given is negative 0.9. So this is a graph look like for income, negative income elasticity. So vertical axis Y was income, horizontal axis for X is quantity. So look at the arrow. So for the income first, increase in income from Y1 to Y2, but the quantity demand from Q1 to Q2 is decreased, and this result is a leftward shift of the demand. So what happened actually in the graph? As a consumer, when income worsenes, they will be tend to purchase more high quality or substitutes. So maybe will be effect in reducing their demand quantity for inferior goods when income worsenes. For example, for inferior goods such as clothing, public transportation, food and broken rice. So this is answer for product A, and this is a graph for product A when product is negative 0.9, and we can determine as a negative income elasticity, and we can be considered as a inferior goods. So for next part is product B. So as you guys know, product B is 1.85. So we can determine product B as elastic income elasticity. Why elastic income elasticity? Because product B is more than 1. So this is a 1.85. So I'm gonna explain one by one in the graph. So as usual, vertical y-axis was income and horizontal x-axis was quantity. So look at these two arrows. Two sides was increased, right? So increase income elasticity from Y1 to Y2, but the quantity demand was also increased from Q1 to Q2. So the demand curve was look up down from left to the right. As a consumer, when our income is raised, so we are willing to purchase more high quality or expensive item such as luxury goods. So what is luxury goods? Luxury goods such as a sport high class and high design such as a Chanel, Gucci or Louis Vuitton and in others. So that's why our product product B is we determined as a elastic income elasticity.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Nadia binti Lajim, and I'm gonna explain my part, which is question 3. So the first question is about explanation about the sign of each the cross price elasticities. So number 1 is air conditioning units and kilowatts of electricity, which is negative 0.34. The negative sign shows that these two goods are complements. When the price of electricity increases, the demand for air conditioning units decreases. The second one is Coke and Pepsi, which is 0.63. The positive sign shows that these two goods are substitutes. When the price of Pepsi increases, the demand for Coke increases as consumers switch to the cheaper alternative. The third one is high fuel consuming sport utility vehicles, which is negative 0.28. The negative sign suggests that these goods are complements, and increases in the price of fuel leads to decreases in the demand for high fuel consuming. Fourth, McDonald's burgers and also Burger King, which is 0.82. The positive sign indicates that these two goods are substitutes. If the price of Burger King increases, the demand for McDonald's burgers also increases. The last one is butter and margarine, which is 1.54. The positive sign indicates that these two goods are substitute. If the price of margarine increases, the demand of butter increases. So the second question is about the comparison between McDonald's burgers and also Burger King's between butter and margarine. So in the example given, the cross price elasticity of butter and margarine is 1.54, while the cross price elasticity of McDonald's burgers and Burger King is 0.82. The higher value of the cross price elasticity for butter and margarine, which is 1.54, suggests that these two goods are more closely related substitute. When the price of margarine changes, there is a larger percentage change in the quantity demanded of butter. This shows that consumers are more sensitive to price changes and are more likely to switch between butter and margarine. Meanwhile, the lower value of the cross price elasticity for McDonald's burger and Burger King, which is 0.82 and are substitutes, but the degree of substitutability is not as strong as in the use of margarine and butter. When the price of Burger King changes, the percentage change in the quantity demanded of McDonald's burger is smaller. This means that consumers are less likely to switch between McDonald's and Burger King in response to price changes, because people are often develop a preference for one brand only. So there is like responsive to these goods. In conclusion, a higher value indicates a stronger relationship, while a lower absolute value suggests a weaker relationship.
For question number 4, They give us the situation and we need to calculate the price electricity of supply and discuss how technological investment contribute to the electricity or inelectricity of supply in the electronic industry. So, the formula of the electricity supply is quantity supply 1 minus quantity supply 0 divided by quantity supply 0 times price 0 divided by price 1 minus price 0. So it will be 0.2 times 8 and the answer will be 1.6%. On the right side is the graph electricity supply of laptop. As you guys can see, the price increased by 100 ringgit and the quantity increased by 300 units. So in this case, it's called electric supply. As electricity supply more than one, supply is very responsive to the price changes. If there is a 1% increase in price, the quantity supply will increase by 1.6%. Number 2, there are so many ways that technological investment can influence the electricity of supply in the electronic industry. For example, in increased production efficiency, through supply chain optimization or customization and flexibility. Through supply chain optimization, technological innovation in supply chain management such as RFID tracking, predictive analytics, and real-time inventory management system can improve the efficiency of the production process. This optimization can make the supply curve more elastic by reducing lead times and ensuring a more responsive supply chain. Overall, technology investment in the electronic industry tend to make the supply curve more elastic by increasing production efficiency, shortening product life cycle, and so on. However, the extent to which this factor influence electricity depends on various other market dynamics, including competitions, regulatory factors, and consumer behavior. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.